holiday shopping kicking into high gear, and we are so ready here on Off Duty that we're airing our show 2 days early this week. Want to avoid Black Friday fights at retail? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Wendy Bounds, and we're here to help you avoid the long lines and get great deals from your computer with 10 Cyber Monday food deals, from steak and caviar to Moose Munch popcorn. Plus, want to pick the perfect Christmas tree and make sure it lasts through New Year's without, well, setting the house on fire? Learn top tricks from a professional tree farmer. Plus, wonder how the super rich shop? Well, how about a $140,000 writing pen or an $86,000 home entertainment speaker? Check this out.
Hi, my name is Bradford Rand, and I'm the president and CEO of Rand Luxury and the Luxury Review, an affluent consumer private shopping experience. And now it's time to start living the life of the rich and famous.
We are showcasing a number of our best limited editions here, and in particular, we have our Alchemist pen, which is dedicated to the best-selling book of Paulo Coelho. And we have a limited edition of 1,987 pens, and only 8 pieces in solid gold with diamonds. This pen retails at $140,000.
What you see here is the Karma, the Fisker Karma, our first product on the market for about a year now. Because we are a luxury brand, we combine beautiful design, very sculptural design, with high technology, which is environmental friendly, because that's what we believe in, that this mixture is possible, and that's where the future of luxury goes. The Karma starts at around $105,000 and goes up with several options to about $115,000.
I'm with Steinway Lingdorf, and here next to me is the Model LS Concert, our brand new speaker system. And what you see here is actually a row of tweeters. These are air motion transformers, AMT. It's like a folded ribbon, basically. It's a capped on membrane, and it folds, it moves like an accordion. This speaker retails for about $86,000. The stereo set behind me retails for about $250,000.
Hi, I'm Rob Manfredo from Sony Electronics, and we're standing in front of the first 4K television from Sony. What that means is 4K resolution is double the resolution of your average 1080p high-definition TV. This is also a 3D capable television. It's also connected. This 3D TV is our first passive 3D television, and it comes with these unique passive 3D glasses. The technology allows you to see a full HD image in 3D. Currently, this TV just went on the market for $25,000 and is available at Sony stores and store.sony.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Adolph, and I'm the president of Kalamazoo Outdoor Gourmet, and we sell the ultimate outdoor kitchen. And you have an example of that kitchen right here. You have a cooktop with a cabinet underneath it, a grill, and then you've got a refrigeration, a wine cooler, and also our artisan fire pizza oven. And what's unique about this grill is it's the only grill in the marketplace that you can cook with gas, charcoal, or wood. So this outdoor kitchen that you're looking at right now, this is $40,000. The grill here, as shown, is approximately $14,500.
Now, let's be honest, there is really no way to get through the holidays without breaking your diet, but you don't have to break the bank as well. Check out these sweet Cyber Monday food deals we found. Want to avoid Black Friday fights at Wal-Mart and other retailers? Well, then skip the lines, grab your computer. Here to walk you through his 10 Cyber Monday food deals is Charles Passy of Market Watch. Hi there.
Pleasure to be here. Are you hungry?
I am so hungry. I'm happy I am doing this segment in particular. What a spread you have. Let's start on the sweet end, this Dillon's Candy Bar. I don't know what kid is not going to be happy receiving this, or adult.
I love Dillon's Candy Bar. They're a famous New York candy shop, but they do sell nationally, and one of my favorite things was just this tower, sort of a nutcracker almost themed kind of tower
with
of
pretzels.
Chocolate covered pretzels. We got great pricing on it, free shipping.
Sweet as well. Harry and David's Holiday Moose Munch Popcorn Gift Tin. I like the tin as much as I like anything.
The great thing about Harry and David is always the packaging.
Right.
They have tremendous packaging. And then the other great thing about Harry and David is the Moose Munch. I mean, it is like, this stuff is addictive.
$29.95. What deals can we
All
get?
right, we get 50% off on this. So this is actually probably the lowest price you'd ever see this particular item.
All right, moving quickly to cheese. This is a lot of cheese. $105. Tell us about it and what deals can we get?
This is Humboldt Fog. It is a very famous goat cheese made by one of the United States' best goat cheese makers. Normally this wheel sells for $105.
Right.
On Cyber Monday, you'll get it for $85.
Wow.
I guarantee you will never get it at that price
is a
again.
deal.
It's a lot of cheese.
You can see me, I'm already getting ready to dig into the caviar. Now tell us about this caviar package.
Okay.
There is no deal on this one.
There is no deal. There is no deal on caviar. That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
This is from Ripert, but the reason we thought it would be fun to feature is this is an extravagant gift, and it is the first time Ripert has ever come out with a branded caviar.
All right, this one runs how much?
$525.
Oh my God, I better eat up.
But you do get the bag. It's a tremendous caviar from one of the world's most famous chefs. First time he's come out with his own branded caviar.
So this will be a first time you can get this.
Right, and so the deal is that you can finally get it, but unfortunately no savings on this one.
All right, first time though. Little bit of caviar and then you move on to steak and beer.
Right. Robinson's Pride Reserve, they put out some great steaks, great meats. They've come up with, I think, the ultimate beer and beef package.
Man cave gift.
It's a man cave gift to the max. You spend $150, you'll get 15% off.
That's not bad.
So this package, you'd have to buy 2 of these packages, but well worth it.
Okay, and for Hanukkah, fortune cookies, Christmas and Hanukkah you found.
Right. They have very, very funny sayings in them, and then obviously the color theme. But they call them the smart cookies. They have very funny, witty sayings that kind of capture the spirit of the holidays.
You get a few dollars off of these.
A couple of dollars off for each box.
Base
yes.
price?
They're $9 normally, but they are doing some deals where you get a couple of dollars off.
I'm taking this with me. Let's move over here.
Okay.
And for everybody who's tired of pizza now, a 4 pizza pack.
But yeah, it's Lou Malnati's pizza.
It's not just any pizza.
They make phenomenal deep dish pizza. These are the people that pretty much invented what we think of as Chicago pizza. A 4-pack runs, I think, about $83, $84. They're offering some good deals on Cyber Monday. You get a $10 virtual gift card for a later purchase. If you want to celebrate the holidays early, they also have a special where you can get a free cheesecake. So you get cheese on top of your cheese.
Speaking of cheesecake.
Speaking of cheesecake, Junior's Cheesecake. Classic New York brand. This one normally would cost $37. It's $30 on Cyber Monday.
Good,
so
that's a
pretty
good deal.
Pretty good deal.
And finish it off with some pecans. And you didn't eat too much pecan pie.
This is out of Georgia.
Yep.
Terrific nuts. If you order $100 or more, 5% off. One of the better sources for true Southern pecans.
Now, before I open this fortune cookie, you have a bonus pick. It's from Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett.
Yes, Jimmy Buffett's own sort of house brand has a liquor chiller.
Nice.
This is, if you can't wait to get your alcohol cold enough, this extracts it, puts it through something, makes it nice and chilly.
I would expect nothing less from Jimmy Buffett than a liquor chiller. All right, let's open up the cookie. Charles,
see what our fortunes are?
Now, this is the Hanukkah fortune.
This is the Hanukkah cookie.
All right. Please, you got the best fortune in the box, so stop your kvetching.
There we go.
How was that? That was pretty good.
Happy holiday,
Happy
right?
holidays. Now, for those of you putting up Christmas trees, how do you pick the perfect one and make sure it lasts through New Year's? We put some popular myths to the test. Penny in the water, drill a hole through the trunk with a professional tree farmer. Let's hear what he had to say.
Plenty of people buy their Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving, but they want them to last through New Year's. So how do you avoid brown needles all over the floor? We're here with Don Hardwick of Hardwick Tree Farms in Mahopac, New York. He and his wife have been growing trees in their backyard farm for some 20 years. We talked to Hardwick about 7 tips to pick the perfect tree and to keep it fresh all season long. Before you even leave home, the first thing to do is to call around and price out your tree. Figure out what the size tree it is that you want that's going to fit your space, and then ask what the pricing is going to be on that. You're going to see tree sellers usually use one of 2 formats. Either it's a flat rate for the tree, or they price it more commonly by the foot. Next, figure out which species of tree is right for you. There are over 30 species that are grown for Christmas trees. One of the most popular is the Fraser fir.
The Frasers have stiffer branches.
Okay.
So consequently, they'll hold the ornaments better, and the branches won't droop down as much when they put your ornaments on it. The needle retention, everybody's aware of, and it's very excellent with the Fraser fir. These canyon, they grow quicker. They're rugged, tough tree. They'll take a drought. They'll take the heat. And these are all things that Fraser won't.
So depending on where you live, heading to a tree farm might not be an option, but you can actually find some pretty interesting tree deals online. Sears and Target both sell fresh cut trees, and a number of tree growers do as well. Even if you are going to a tree farm or a tree stand, looking online can also help with deals. We've seen a lot of daily deal sites that have put up half-priced vouchers for some of those tree stands, and some of the tree growers offer coupons as well. It's good to look for a full tree, but you shouldn't rule one out just because it has a few gaps. That's where you get creative.
There's no needles in certain areas there.
But this would still be a very good tree for somebody.
Yeah. Somebody will take this tree because it's got a nice shape, and you put your ornaments in, you don't see any of that emptiness.
It's also important to know how much room you have in your home.
Most people buy a tree too big for the area that they have.
Too tall or too wide?
Both.
And you want, presumably, a trunk that's pretty straight, too, to make sure that that's easy to put in the stand?
It's not that important with the modern stands that they have today. You can adjust them and you can put a crooked trunk in.
Now that I've found my perfect tree, it's time for the hard part, cutting it down. And at what point do we yell timber? Maybe it's time if I let the professional take over? And you are how old now, sir?
Oh, I'm 80. I'll be 90, and I'll still be doing it.
All right, so there you have it, folks. We have an 80-year-old who is showing me up at tree cutting. I heard that when you're testing a tree and it's not fresh cut, that if you got it at a stand or something, that you kind of want to see, like you take like a branch and see if it bends versus breaks, that's a pretty good indication of freshness.
Oh, that would be.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. If it snaps, it's dried out.
So if we were to be buying a tree on a lot as opposed to coming here, what do you do to make sure it's fresh, or that you're trying to see how many of those needles are kind of dead and gone?
Well, you can stand it upright and shake.
I mean, if there's anything coming off of it at that point on a lot, should you be careful?
You don't want a lot coming off of it.
So no, like new ground
cover. You have natural shedding too.
Once your tree is cut, it immediately sends out sap to heal the wound. This layer needs to be removed so the tree can absorb water. If you're getting at a tree farm or at a tree stand, I mean, at what point do we say we need them to cut a little more off the trunk, or that I should cut a little more at home?
If you were bought it at a stand where they were pre-cuts, then basically you would want them to, or ask them to, cut it for you, because you would be putting in water in half an hour or less.
We want them to come in and take off, what, like another half an inch or so, depending, or?
3/8, depends on, the tree.
So we've heard about a few things that you might want to do to the bottom of the trunk, scoring it, drilling a hole. Is any of that actually useful?
A lot of stands have a piece of metal that sticks up. And you've got to drill a hole in the middle of the tree so that nail-type protrusion will fit into the tree.
Is it worth it to spray anything on the tree, either to keep it moisturized or to retain the needles, or is that not worth it?
In my opinion, it's not worth it, because when you spray these products on the tree, you're going to lose the fragrance of the tree. It's very simple what you have to do. You can go and buy something like Tree Life, or you can go, as you suggested, putting pennies in there. Water to me works the best, and that's what we recommend. And make sure it never ever runs out of water. I know that's what happens with a lot of people. Well, I know this because it happened with me.
This is Kelly Grant for the Wall Street Journal Digital Network.